Hi, Bill here from 3D Home Protection Consulting LLC. You know, the FBI reports and statistics that once every 15.4 seconds a burglary occurs in the United States somewhere. Can you imagine every 15.4 seconds somebody's kicking in a door or breaking open a window or entering through a garage into somebody's home and taking their personal belongings? But I think what's important to realize is that it isn't about the money, it isn't about the belongings as much as it is the feeling of being violated that somebody entered your home. You know, the old saying, a man's home is his castle. Back in the days of old, in the days of the barbarians and the castles and the knights, and they had these castles that were built physical security by design with the moats and drawbridges and rivers that you had to cross, and probably had piranhas and crazy fish that would eat you alive before you could even get across to the other side. High walls and fences and catapults and all these things that were built in the security of the castle. And yet we call our homes our castles, but we don't take any precautions. We use the cheap window locks, and we expect that if we use a hollow wooden door jamb that somebody isn't going to go over and kick it in. And I think that once every 11 seconds somebody's kicking a door in. So this is the time to go ahead and say, with this economy and the way people are spending money and losing their jobs, now is the time for us to start being security conscious. No more saying it can't happen to me, because it happens all the time, and it doesn't matter where you live. You can be in a rural community where you used to leave your doors unlocked. Things have changed, and I think that's what I'm trying to convey to everybody here in my new business called 3D Home Protection Consulting LLC. And what this basically comes down to is myself being somewhat of a physical security guru, and having the background of 30 years of law enforcement and security. I consider myself a subject matter expert when it comes to talking to you about protecting your home and protecting your family. It's very simple. I'm not a company that sells any particular products. I'm not trying to sell you or give you a specific vendor. But what I'm trying to do is just use my expertise for a small consulting fee to sit back with you and go through from the front to the back, the upper and lower, inside and out, from the street, security audit, a security assessment of such that, of sorts that will show you what things you need to do to tighten up your security in your home. And it's very important that we have the mindset for security. Security isn't something we can just put on the back burner and pull it out every time we get a little nervous. No, we have to live security every single day of the week, because somebody could come crashing through the door any minute, and you just would catch you off guard and when you least expect it. What I want to do is I want to prepare you for the worst. But before I prepare you for the worst, I want to tighten up security so that you don't become a target. So that the bad guy says, this is too tough. That's where we get the 3Ds, and deter, delay, and detect. That's the name of my company, 3D Home Protection Security Consulting. So why don't you give me a call? We'll see if we can set up an appointment. We can go to your home, and we can go through the checklist and see what we can do to find things that we can tighten up to keep the bad guys away. Give me a call at area code 203-560-7022. That's 203-560-7022. Or visit my website, www.3dhomeprotection, that's all one word, .com. That's www.3dhomeprotection.com. And go to my guest book or go to my contact sheet and go ahead and fill it out. And we'll get back to you, leave a number, and we'll set up an appointment. And the first 20 customers I am giving a special bonus to, because it is a new business and this is kind of like my grand opening. www.3dhomeprotection.com. And you can give me an email at 3dhome, that's 3dhome at comcast.net. Thank you very much. Signing off, and have a good night.